Hello guys, first of all a very good morning to all of you. So we are going to start the current affairs session for 18 October 2019. Well, let's start. First, as per the livestock census in India, census in India as compared to the year 2012, the livestock population in India has increased by 4.63% from 512 million to 535 million. Well, do remember the percentage of increase, that is 4.63%. Okay, so from 512 million to 535 million. Exactly what is this about? This is about the livestock population, and the census is conducted by livestock census in India. Now, the Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying, operating under Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, released this 20th livestock census. This one is the 20th livestock census. And Uttar Pradesh has recorded as the highest number of livestock at 67.8 million. And in India, 192 million cattle and 109 million buffaloes are present. And who record the highest number of livestock? That is UP, and UP has 67.8 million livestock. Clear? Second, the International Day for Eradication of Poverty is observed on 17th October. Do remember the important days? And this one is about 17 October, and this is the International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. And what is the main objective of this day? The main objective is to create awareness about the efforts being made to eradicate poverty from the world community. So we don't need any more poverty, and so we need to eradicate this poverty from the whole world community. And for this reason, this International Day of Eradication of Poverty is observed, and on 17th October. And who organized this actually? The International Poverty Eradication Day was announced by United Nations on 22 October 1992. And about the United Nations, this is an intergovernmental organization responsible for maintaining international peace and security and developing friendly relations among nations, achieving international cooperation, and being a center for harmonizing the actions of nations. And the foundation that is very important, and this is United Nations is founded on 24th October 1945. Okay, in San Francisco, California, United States. And where is the headquarters of United Nations? The headquarters is at New York, in United States. And this is the logo of United Nations. And currently, the Secretary General of United Nations is Antonio Guterres. Okay, Antonio Guterres is the current Secretary General of United Nations. Well guys, if you really like this current affairs session, then do subscribe to this channel and also share with your friends so that they will also get benefit from this series. Now coming to the static GK portion, as you have already got that I am trying to include some important static GK questions which will be very important and selected for your upcoming competitive examinations. So coming to the first GK, the lacustrine deposits of Kashmir, known as Karewas or sometimes Kerwas, okay, are known for what cultivation? So Kerwas are known for saffron cultivation. Saffron cultivation. Do remember it. Okay, and this is in Kashmir. Thus, this saffron cultivation is occurred in Kashmir. Then second, the mountain that passes forms the tri-junction of India, China, and Myanmar is which one? So Difu. Difu is the mountain passes the forms of a tri-junction of India, China, and Myanmar. Tipu. Okay, do you remember the name? Then sometimes question may comes that which one of the following is not a subsidiary of RBI, and for that you have to know the four subsidiaries of RBI, as RBI has four subsidiaries, and they are Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation, DICGC shortly, then National Housing Bank, then Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited, that is BRBNMPL, and NABARD. So do remember that DICGC, National Housing Bank, and Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited, and NABARD are the subsidiaries of RBI. Clear? Then this one is very important: quantitative instruments and qualitative instruments of RBI. Okay, and questions come like which one of the following is not a quantitative instrument or qualitative instrument? Then you can answer only when you have an idea about these quantitative instruments and qualitative instruments. So the quantitative instruments of RBI monetary policy are open market operations, liquidity adjustment facility like repo and reverse repo, then marginal standing facility, SLR, CRR, bank rate, credit ceiling. Okay, these are important qualitative instruments. And then qualitative, these are quantitative. Okay, this open market operations, SLR, CRR, bank rate, repo, reverse repo, credit ceiling, they are quantitative. Now what are the qualitative instruments? Qualitative instruments are credit rationing, moral suasion, and direct action by RBI on other banks. Credit rationing, moral suasion, and direct action by RBI on other banks are falling under qualitative instruments. Clear? Now coming to next. Kutchi community. What is that? Kutchi community. That is coming for Kutch. You know that. Kutchi community or Kutchi community celebrates its new year on Aswadhi Bis. Okay, or Asadhi Bis, which falls in the month of Asara, and that is July or August. Asar comes in the month of July and August, and this Kutchi people traditionally hail from the Kutch district of the western Indian state of Gujarat. Okay, so do remember that Kutchi community celebrates its new year on Ashadhi Beach. Okay, Ashadhi Beach, and that is falling under Ashar, that is July or August. Then next, the famous Hornbill Festival is celebrated in which state? Hornbill Festival is celebrated in Nagaland. Clear? Then the religious guru of Shivaji was who? Ramdas. Ramdas was the religious guru of Shivaji. Then who is Shivaji? Okay, now Shivaji was an Indian warrior king and a member of the Bhonsle Maratha clan. Okay, and Shivaji carved out an enclave from the declining Adil Shahi Sultanate of Bijapur that formed the genesis of Maratha Empire. So in short, you may remember Shivaji as the genesis of the Maratha Empire. Okay. Now, in 1674, and this is very important, he was formally crowned as Chhatrapati of his realm at Raigarh. So Raigarh is the place where he was formally crowned as Chhatrapati in 1674. And this picture is, the man is the Shivaji. Okay. Next, the octagonal shape of mausoleums is the distinctive feature of which dynasty? So octagonal shape of mausoleum is the distinctive feature of Lodi dynasty of medieval India, and the Lodi dynasty was an Afghan dynasty that ruled the Indian Sultanate from 1451 to 1526. 1451 to 1526, and it was the last dynasty of the Delhi Sultanate and was founded by Bahlul Khan Lodi when he replaced the Said dynasty. It this Lodi dynasty also important because this was the last dynasty of Delhi Sultanate. And do remember that octagonal shape of mausoleums, this is the distinctive feature of the Lodi dynasties. Okay. Then the Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary, where it is located. The Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary is located in the Kodagu district of Karnataka and is a part of Western Ghat. Do remember, Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary is located in Karnataka. The next, Anand Math was a novel by Wong. Anand Math was a novel by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee and this was published in 1882. And do remember that our national song, that is the national song of India, Vande Mataram, was originally published in this Anand Math novel and it was written by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Okay, clear? So these are the selected static GK which are most important for your upcoming examination. Now I'm again coming back to our current affairs session. So current affair number 3. Argentine footballer Lionel Messi, and you all know Lionel Messi, I know that, and he was awarded the Golden Shoe Award, for the 6th time for scoring 36 goals for Barcelona, and he's the first player to win this award for 3 consecutive years. So Lionel Messi again awarded the Golden Shoe Award for the 6th time for scoring 36 for Barcelona, and he is the first one to win this award for 3 consecutive times. Next, to mark World Food Day on October 16, 2019. Again, an important day question. So World Food Day is organized on October 16, 2019, and in the first question you have seen that World International Day for Eradication of Poverty is organized on 17 October. Okay, so World Food Day on October 16, 2019, the Health and Family Welfare Ministry launched the Food Safety Mitra Scheme, on 16 October. So what was the aim? The aim is to scale up Eat Right India movement. What is that? Eat Right India movement. The campaign along with Fit India movement will achieve huge success according to this ministry. So do remember that World Food Day on October 16, 2019, to mark this very particular day, Food Safety Mitra Scheme is launched by the Health and Family Welfare Ministry, and objective is to scale up the Eat Right India movement. Clear? Next, One Dhan internship program of TRIFED, TRIFED. Okay, is launched. Bandhan internship program, and the initiative aims to promote MFE-centric livelihood development of tribal gatherers and artisans. Now, through this initiative, the share of tribals in the value chain of non-timber forest produce is expected to rise from the present to 20% to around 60%. And you know, minor forest produce, that is MFE, is a major source of livelihood for tribals living in forest areas. And the importance of MFEs for this section of the society can be gauged from the fact that around 100 million forest dwellers depend on the MFEs for food, shelter, medicine, and cash income. You just remember the name of this internship program, that is Bandhan internship program, and this launched by TRIFED. Okay. Then UNICEF released its State of the World Children Report for 2019. Who released it? UNICEF. And this report has ranked the countries in the order of highest burden of death among children under 5 to the lowest burden of death among children under 5, and it analyzes the global state of children's health vis-a-vis malnutrition and obesity, anemia, and other health issues. One is there under the age of 5 years, around 200 million children worldwide are either undernourished or overweight. And in India, every second child is affected by some form of malnutrition. And about UNICEF, UNICEF stands for United Nations Children's Fund, and originally known as United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, UNICEF. Okay, and it was created by United Nations General Assembly on 11 December 1946. This date is very important. And why? Because to provide emergency food and healthcare to children and mothers in the countries that had been devastated by World War II. Okay, and then this information is collected from Wikipedia, and you know that headquarters of UNICEF is at New York, and the current head is Henrietta H. Ford. Okay, clear. The next, payment technology major MasterCard, along with brand ambassador MS Dhoni, launched a nationwide campaign dubbed as Team Cashless India. What is that? Team Cashless India, to accelerate the acceptance and adoption of digital payments in India. So payment technology major MasterCard, which is ambassador. So question might come that who is the brand ambassador of payment technology major MasterCard? So MS Dhoni is the ambassador, and he currently launched a nationwide campaign dubbed as Team Cashless India. Okay, to accelerate the acceptance and adoption of digital payments in India. Now, next, Google Pixel 4, which is recently launched, uses a radar-based solely chip to introduce motion sense, which is a feature that provides similar touchless gesture-based controls. Okay, do you remember that? Google Pixel 4 currently launched radar-based solely chip to introduce motion sense. Next, Chief Minister of Delhi. Who is the Chief Minister of Delhi? Arvind Kejriwal. He announced that vehicles carrying school children in uniform will be exempted from the odd-even restriction in Delhi, and that will kick in from November 4 to 15. And also, women who drive alone or with a child up to 12 years old will be exempted. So this is also important. Then this one, last one, the Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Pema Khandu. Do you remember his name? Pema Khandu. Rode a motorcycle for more than 122 kilometers to promote adventure tourism in Arunachal Pradesh state. And he also gave a message throughout his trip that Arunachal Pradesh is the safest place for biking. This is very important and currently in news. Okay. So these are the selected current affairs for today's session. Now coming to today's question from the last class, and today's question is that India's position at Global Hunger Index 2019 is first option 109, option B 102, option C 88, and option D 94. So I hope you can solve this question. So comment your answer. Then we'll meet tomorrow in the next class. Till then, take care, bye bye, and have a nice day.